I pretty much hate malls in America. $50 t-shirts, $90 jeans, $40 belts. No, I hate it. Food, so-so, at best at malls in America. But in Southeast Asia, malls are completely different. This mall is Bangkok's newest mall just opening. Come with me as I show you how to get there on the MRT. Check out all the beautiful women, the beautiful views, the style of mall I've never ever seen before. It's incredible. It's worth the hype. Central Park Mall, Asok in Bangkok, Thailand. Let's go. I hopped on a grab bike, headed over to the MRT, hopped the MRT to another MRT, and arrived in Asok at the mall. First here, I went and got a ticket because I needed to know which stop to get off to go to the blue line. So this man helped me, gave me the appropriate coin. You just scan it, hold on to it. You're going to need it to get out of the train. I also stopped and asked the man which side to go on because sometimes I've gotten on the wrong platform and I've went the wrong direction at least 2 times, maybe 3 or 4. Shh. So hop on the train. I'm going to turn the camera off because I don't like sticking my camera in people's faces on a train. It's weird. Hopped off. Gonna put the token inside. Give it back to them. There you go. And they're gonna say, go ahead, you can leave. And over here is a little Jetsons cleaner. These things are all over Thailand. They deliver hospital medication and food for you, restaurants, hotel room service. Really cool. And a lot of them for cleaning. You'll see them all over the place. So we're going to walk now. This is about a half a kilometer. So about 300 or 400 yards to the other. So make sure you wear comfortable shoes. I think you know that. The other thing we're going to see here is this guy pushing his luggage. He's going to, trip, but very smart. He's got 4 wheels. Make sure you have 4 wheels when you come over here because I did 2 before and it was a nightmare. The good thing too here is you can always grab a quick snack, whether it be a healthy snack or unhealthy, or even a little meal. There's a salad, got some popcorn, some waffles. You'll see a lot of those waffle places. So a little bit of junky food, sweet food. Asian people love sweets. It's not as sweet as in America, which I like now that I'm older, but yeah. So lots of signs here, how to get there. But if you ever get lost, you can always ask the employees. Although English is not at a good level here in Thailand, they know the basic questions that they hear all the time, the security. So they'll help you and guide you to where you need to go. So we're going to truck over. Now we went downstairs to the blue line, which is underground on this side of Bangkok. We're going to get off, put our coin back in, and now we're at Asok, which is in, you can call it Central Bangkok. Central Bangkok doesn't exactly exist, but Asok is pretty close to it. We're going to meet Miss Annie. She's Vietnamese and she's been working here in Bangkok for about 1.5 years. She speaks really good English, also speaks some Chinese, still studying Chinese, and she also knows a little bit of Thai. So quite impressive young lady and very attractive and very sweet. And here she comes. Aw. Usually Asian girls don't give hugs, but she's one of the rare ones, so it's always sweet, kind of American style. And I needed some coffee to wake up, and she was hungry, which she always is. I don't know how Asian people eat so much food and so often. It's bizarre to me, and they stay so slim. But we're done with coffee. We're headed out, checking out the mall. Now you are going to see a lot of beautiful women in this mall. I certainly did. I couldn't capture all of them, but yeah, there's some right there. Now we're searching for a way to get downstairs to the food, and we cannot find it. So we're just kind of walking aimlessly around. This guy was like 6'7", like 2 meters. And everybody here on the first level is going to the fancy restaurants. Those are going to be Japanese, Korean, steak houses. Those you're looking at $60, $70, $80 for a couple. Downstairs in the mall here, we both ate for probably about $12, something like that, maybe 15. And of course, it's more expensive than street food, but you get this great atmosphere, lots of walking around. We'll show you a little bit of the mall. The mall itself has got the regular stores that you see everywhere. Nothing special, but the upstairs is incredible. And of course, there's a lot of options for drinks and food down here also. And most of the malls in Asia have supermarkets, which are great. And they'll have a lot of foreign food for us expats looking for our American or Western European. I saw some lutkits. How do you say that? That fish the other day, and I was like, wow, that's pretty incredible. They even cater to Norwegians here. So yeah, lot of beautiful things in Bangkok. So now we're going and we found the bathroom. We're going to head off and we're going to check out the food. So food in Asia to Asian families is paramount that it's good because in America we have many things we can do for fun, right? Golf, snow ski, water ski, play tennis. And it's not that some of them don't play tennis, but the rest of those things are so expensive. Even tennis, the court fees and so forth, and it's just not readily available. So one thing that is great for gathering for friends and for family is food. So it's highly, highly important. I remember my first Vietnamese girlfriend in America. We got one bad meal and she let the owner know it. I mean, she was not happy. So I thought, well, we just won't come back here. No big deal, right? That's what American people will say. But she actually went up and complained and was upset about it. So they don't like it having a bad meal. So Hal is walking around checking out the food and I'm checking out the women, as you can see. So we're going to settle on some food here in a minute. It wasn't too bad, like 12, 15 minutes. She's not going to make me suffer too long, and she's hungry too. So we're going to go buy something here called chea, which is huge with Asian women. So if you ever want to make them happy, find this stuff. It's just a bunch of sugar in color. So it looks cute, kind of cartoonish. Asian girls love that cartoon, sort of cute stuff. Even when they're older, 20s and 30s, even 40s, they like cute stuff. So this is what we're going to settle on, some goiza, or I forget the other name we call it, but pot stickers. So she's going with the shrimp. I'm going with the pork. I like to eat pork because it's good apparently for repairing your muscles after working out. Apparently it's a really good protein for that. So I've been doing that and I think I can tell the difference. So here she is grabbing some, and then we're going to go grab a bite, and then I'll show you the mall. All right, let's go. Oh, I cannot forget to mention this. This is an Asian girl trick where they insist on paying. You cannot let an Asian girl pay. This is a test. If you actually let her pay, she will be upset. Now, this is a different dynamic. She and I are not on a date. We're just friends. But any Asian girl, and she offers to pay or go 50-50 with you, do not accept that. Whatever you do, you can try it. I've done it before with some females I had no interest in dating. And the look of disappointment on their face is hilarious. They just look so bummed out because you're basically saying, I'm not interested in you at all. Even if you are interested, that's what they're going to take it as. Like, you're not worth anything. And I can tell you that is maybe the biggest pet peeve Asian girls have about Westerners, that they're cheap. So if you don't have money, make some money and then take them out. Don't take them out if you're broke, because that's not gonna fly most likely. You're gonna find a needle in a haystack if you're gonna have any success doing that. Wow, those legs. Anyway, here we go. Upstairs. So we're upstairs here. Yeah, it's a little bit crowded, but actually for a Sunday, not bad at all, right? And the mall is so big that it accommodates quite a few people. Now, this is a new mall, so there's a lot of people there. I'm not sure if she is. Anyway, that's another thing about here that's so cool is the dynamic of lesbians and straight girls and gay men and LGBTQ, of course, lady boys. everyone is so chill. Nobody's angry and pissed if you call them by the wrong gender. Everyone just smiles and laughs at it. It's totally different than in America, at least from what I see in social media. I don't know if most of the transgenders are that pissed off and assholes and doing you know what to people that we can't say, unfortunately, on this platform. But that's the way it goes. So we're going to go out here and see what is special about this mall. Just saw how beautiful it is. Now check out this view. This is one of the best views of a city I've ever seen in my life. Somebody who's visited DC, New York City, Seattle's got some beautiful places. LA's got some, San Francisco. But the view here is spectacular. You've got skyscrapers, mid-sized buildings, this beautiful park. This park is called Lumpini, and it is got some great parks in Bangkok. And this is a park on top of the mall, and it just kept going. It turns out that we just kept walking up, go to another level, and you can't kind of see in the beginning, so you're not sure how far you're going to go up. But we went up like 7 levels, and you'll see the view here in a second. But lots of statues, waterfalls, and again, on a Sunday afternoon, this is not bad at all. You're not constantly bumping into people, which is just, I avoid those places like the plague. So nice, beautiful walkways, open spots, got some stuff for the kids, stuff for adults. There's a bunch of water to play with for the kids. We really lucked out with the rain. We're here in the rainy season. It starts in September and runs down through December, basically. You can get some rain in June and July also here. But the rain usually comes, it's really strong and goes away, which is nice, you know. So it's not an all-day type of drizzle thing like from Seattle where I'm from. It can just drizzle for weeks, almost, not that bad. But here it rains and then it stops and you're good. Not always, but the weather is actually changing here in Southeast Asia. I've noticed that in the last 10 years with global warming. So it's definitely rains more in these areas than it used to. So yeah, you can see these views. Just incredible. Bangkok is 14 million people. So it is a very, very big city. Asian girls love photos, and me too when they come out like this. This is Annie's friend, and this is Hua Hin, which is a sleepy kind of like Da Nang place in Thailand. It's really starting to get popular with expats. Great health care. Got the Bangkok hospital here. And it's a nice city. It's a notch up from Bangkok as far as like sidewalks and things like that. Of course, it's much smaller, around 80,000 people. But there's always probably about 20,000 tourists here at the same time. So around 100,000 people in this long, skinny beach town. All right, guys. That is this video. Next one probably be about Hua Hin. Hope you guys check it out. And any questions, put them down there in the comments. Peace out, guys. Oh, and don't forget to stay strong.